Hi you guys, this is Allison hanging out in my space to craft per usual, and I just finished this bright ballerina in boots layout. So I have a bunch of scraps on my desk. I have this cowboy boot print. I had a pretty large piece of cardstock since I only had matted 2 photos, so I actually was able to turn it into 2 card bases. They are slightly smaller than a standard A2, just over 4, so it's about 4 1/16 instead of 4 1/4 as usual. And then I have a couple strips from when I was doing the matting. And I think what I'm going to do is focus on some B-sides. So instead of this hearts, I'm going to flip it over because look at that beautiful, and I used the whole sheet, so I don't have enough of this for a full page or anything, but pretty stripes, floral stripes. I think I'm not going to use this. I don't need the boots. But look at that fun plaid. I think that's really fun, and it looks great with this. So here is my plan. I am going to, and these are Echo Park papers. This is Stampin' Up. I am going to make a mat using this, and then the plaid, and then do, I think, 2 stripes on a wider strip of this. So not that much of this will show, but I will maybe mat these on a very thin strip of this as well. So this will be my main mat. So let's get started. All right, so I have sped this video up. It didn't take me too terribly long. Y'all comment below how long it takes you to create a card, starting from nothing, scraps on your desk. This took me just over 20 minutes total, so this video is now just a little bit over 10 minutes. So not too bad. So I'm just cutting the main mat for the card, and just I always double check my measurements, even though it's pretty well, this card was a little bit short, so that's why I needed to double check it. But before I move on, I do always try and check the fit and make sure I don't need to make any more adjustments. And now I'm going to, I think, cut the green check. I called it a plaid. It's not really a plaid, it's a check. So it will now be another 1/4 inch total less dimension, and that gives you 1/8 of an inch mat in each, for each edge. So these colors, I think they look great together, and they're such a good match to that little floral strip that I have left. So just a little trim up. All right, so I'm happy with that. And then I'm going to take these strips, and I'm going to mat them. I just cut it in half. It's slightly longer than I need it to be, so I'll do some trimming. Yeah, that blue paper was not going to be used on this card, so I wanted to get it out of the way. And I'm just looking for a sentiment, and I think I find one that says, thank you. And I'm going to make a fishtail banner out of one side of it, I think. But the yellow is a great match, and these are some ready-made sentiments that I cut up from a Paper Rose Studio rainbow wood grain paper. And the back side of the cover paper had just strips and strips of these sentiments. And so I cut them all up and put them in that little bin, along with some other sentiments that I have sort of pre-stamped or die cut, and are just waiting to be put on a card. So I'm just trimming this up so it'll fit in my trimmer. So I'm just trying to get a very thin line, just so it is able to pop off of that background paper. And also to tie in that pink color. I've got some issues. I think my blade is a little bit dull on my trimmer, so I'm getting those little fuzzies. And I think that was my last blade, so I need to either see if I can get some more replacement blades, or I'll have to buy a new trimmer. I used the Fiskars trimmer for years, and I do like it. And I have one of those, but I sometimes had trouble with it cutting straight. I'm sure it was operator error, but I may have to pull that one out again. I think I might have extra blades for that one. Having a little trouble with my glue bottle. It needs a refill. I can't get the top off. So I need to do some surgery on it. So I kind of like this graphic look of this graphic geometric in the background, and then the florals in those strips, instead of the other way around, when you would do a floral in the background and then tone it down with some sort of geometric. So I kind of like this. Very simple card. And I end up using, so I'm trying to figure out how much space I want between the two stripes. And then I'm going to trim that so it's a little more even on both sides, and then fishtail banner one end. And then I'm going to pop this up just so it has more dimension. Oh, I fishtail banner both sides. I forgot I had done that. But that was the right thing to do. So just going to pop that up, and trying to remember what I do if I add any Oh, I find on a sticker sheet or in a sticker book, I find a little sun, which is very cute. Where is the sun? Where am I going to find the sun? I'm sitting here thinking, I'm thinking. I opened up a sticker book, and it's the Play All Day sticker book. It's the same one that I used on that, on the page layout. That is the video just prior to this one. So I like that sun. I'm looking to see if I want a butterfly. No, I don't think I want a butterfly. So one little floral, I think I'm going to put on there. And a little sunshine. And that pulls in more of that yellow. It just really brightens up the card. It makes it a happy card. And I'm just trimming up some of the white off this little floral. So I'm just trimming the white off this little floral. And what I was saying in the real-time part of the video is that when it's really small and you have a 1/16 of an inch, it's a bigger percentage of the image, so it looks like it's bigger. So by trimming it off and reducing the percentage, it looks more appropriate. So a really simple card, just some stickers and a ready-made sentiment and some scrap papers. Please like and subscribe.